My name is Ned Farhat from Sydney, Australia, and my company is called CyberSage, and we do digital forensic investigation and cybersecurity consulting. And we work, so today we're at the session for the combating financial crimes. And it's a good session to discuss because it's not a local problem, it's a global problem. And it really requires collaboration inside the country and outside the country. So it was a very good session today, and we can see that there's people from the EU, people from Africa. So the collaboration is starting, and this is where the UAE is in a very central location, geographically as well as economically. So it's a good opportunity for the UAE, and also a good opportunity for everyone else that attended today. So very positive outcome, inshallah. Well, this is the beginning now. This has to be the beginning of something much bigger. So this can't be the end. This is the very beginning. This is the seed of now what hopefully will become collaboration across the region as well as global. So the UAE is in a very good position where they are investing heavily in this space and they can lead. And the opportunity is there. It's up to them to take it now. And this is where further, more summits like this, where again, bringing international speakers, bringing people from around the world to begin these discussions and then to continue after the summit to further collaborate and inshallah have these collaboration and these communication that's happening to further grow, because you cannot fight financial crime on a local scale. It has to be global. I'll definitely look, CyberSage ourselves, we are also looking now at establishing an office in the UAE to further expand and collaborate. Obviously, we have knowledge from working within Australia and the Asia Pacific region, and we're looking to see how we can collaborate now with the UAE and then also the region around. Again, UAE for us is a very central location geographically and economically. So for us to establish here and to expand would be a very strategic move. We do a lot of consulting, and we're looking now to see how we can partner with the UAE government. So we've begun conversation there to inshallah also expand our services and also offer our service as well as within the country, and also see how we can expand in the region. And we have three divisions, Yani. We have the cybersecurity consulting, where we advise government and banks and that kind of on how to defend against the criminals. And then we do forensic investigation, which is after the incident, we can seize the evidence and help analyze and help them understand exactly what happened to further defend in the future. And the third part we do is innovation projects, where we build AI engines, we build systems, and we try to do innovation. So sort of take the technology and push it further to try and give governments or organizations a competitive edge.
Tim Deori, Executive Head of Cybersecurity for M-Pesa Africa. And I think these summits like this help collaboration, informal collaboration, because cybersecurity is an emerging risk, technology risk that affects all jurisdictions, all countries equally. So I've seen quite a lot of knowledge sharing in the GET Summit. And I'm also hoping to be able to take back some learnings from UAE locally and also share the knowledge that I've learned from a fintech cybersecurity perspective and how we can be able to all improve in terms of securing our financial data, our customers, our partners. M-Pesa Africa is the largest fintech in Africa. We serve over 11 countries in Africa, and we were the first to start with mobile money. So just allowing our customers, our subscribers to be able to share, be part of the financial inclusion, financial journey, by allowing people to be able to send money, receive money, and be part of the financial ecosystem by buying goods through the mobile phone. So we ensure that the unbanked are actually included within the financial ecosystem by being banked. So M-Pesa Africa has, as per my last count, over 61 million customers across Africa. So we run from Ghana, Mozambique, DRC, Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Lesotho, and we have Vodafone Financial Services, still under the Vodacom Group, within South Africa and within Vodafone Egypt. From a fintech, yes. Knowledge sharing, yes. I know from a market expansion, we're still looking to expand to the rest of Africa before we look further from there.
Absolutely, this is great event, and you know, one aspect, whenever there is a new technology, whether it's the AI, quantum, or whatever, what we need is the awareness. So we need to talk more, we need to present, we need to have experts on the stage explaining. You know, it's even for the expert like myself. You know, some events are the most confusing because there are some very niche point solutions, someone telling that this is the right thing, this is absolutely required. And, you know, like, okay, I need to understand how this is mapping into what I know before and how this is relevant to what we've done before. So absolutely, these kind of events are required and needed, you know, to build the awareness and build the understanding and discuss and having open dialogue. So the government role, in my opinion, is to set the regulations, set the you know, boundaries. And then the public, you know, the private side is to come with the innovation. And, you know, of course, like here in Abu Dhabi, what's happening is that the government is also seeding the innovation and trying to make it easy to come here and set up your own company and start participating to the technology collaboration. But eventually, in my mind, it's like the government should set the regulations, should set the boundaries, and then the private side is then filling the space, so to speak. It's I find this very exciting place to be. As I mentioned on the States, you know, the UAE is definitely leading the PQC transition, for example, like if you think about the global regulation-wise. So US has regulation, UAE is now the second nation, and Europe is still kind of will recommend something, but it's not yet in the, it is in the agenda, but it's not, for example, yet in the legislation. Many other countries, like I know that the KSA side, you know, a great country of Saudi Arabia is also considering, but they are more waiting things more mature. Whether that's is the right strategy, I don't know. I personally I like to be the, you know, the trailblazing side of the things, and as I mentioned, this is also the transition that's gonna take time. So you don't want to wait too long because then you end up into the catch-up game. Besides the actual PQC transition, you know, it's working closely with our sister company, Technology Innovation Institute. So of course there are lots of exciting things happening, you know, under that organization. Quantum Gate is helping. We have various solutions, but the one key problem that we have discovered is simply this, that, as I mentioned on the States, the cryptography has been kind of the bedrock, very stable thing when we've been building the system security past 25 years, even 30 years. And actually, experts like me, it's been kind of easy that, you know, I studied once that, okay, these are the fundamental methods and protocols and primitives, and it's been same last 30 years. If you think about any other area of technology, there's been advancements, but cryptography has been very slow moving, very stable, which has been the great foundation for the system security. Now we are moving away from that, and the one problem we discovered is that it's very difficult to find from the organization someone who is actually responsible for the cryptographic assets. So this responsibility is spread all over the stack. There's someone responsible for the network, someone responsible for the servers, applications, and so forth. But not a single soul that, you know, we have someone who is responsible for the cryptographic assets. Nor we have the technology solutions, you know, to help you to map and discover and manage life cycle of all of your cryptographic assets. So this is basically our first primary solution that we bring to the organizations. We also have, for the data and the communication security, of course, this is more traditional area of the cybersecurity. There are already solutions in terms of the classic algorithms cryptography based on this for the data and the system security. But now we have brought these solutions also to the post-quantum era.